Well, hey, howdy. Tommy Jane. Calm down enough to be able to speak now. My friend Jenny Palmer did something really, really, really bad without knowing that she was doing something really, really bad. There's a certain individual. He's a house cleaner. He makes his living cleaning houses. And a few years ago, he sent me a friend request that I accepted. And okay, we're friends and we're part of this crowd and it's cool. And I think it was a Tucson Meet Yourself. He had, I guess he's kind of a girly guy, okay? So his old lady was probably the dom, and she died. And he was all devastated when we met. And he found another woman. And I forget it was a blues festival or forget it was a blues festival or Meet Yourself, where he was there with the woman, and we ran into each other, and everything's cool. And we had been talking. We had one of those ongoing chats at Facebook, right? This is the character that posts all sorts of stupid shit and goes, well, what say you? So anyway, the next day, I go to, send him a message, and I find out I'm blocked. And he hasn't since then looked me in the eye. He's never told me why he blocked me. He just blocked me and then just started not looking me in the eye. But then when I was performing or dancing, he'd be dancing right up into my face and not have absolutely no respect for my personal boundaries. He made it impossible for me. I mean, he wasn't the one that made it impossible. He's the one that started to make it uncomfortable for me to play with one heartbeat. It was somebody else that made it impossible, like the band's leader and the band's leader's old lady and the band's business manager made it impossible. And I'm not going to name no names in this town because I'm part of the community, okay? That's the way that works. And Ginny's not from the neighborhood, so she don't know about that stuff. And this other character, I don't even know where he lives. But, I'm one of the local artists. I'm one of the local artist entrepreneurs. And, I'm part of the crowd at the hut, the buffet. This is my life. Back and forth between my place and over here. This is my life. And this guy just keeps dancing up in my face. I'd wanted to get out to the Himmel Park Sunday afternoon thing. And the first time I did get there, he followed me around. I had to move. And then the last time I moved, he stayed where I'd moved to, standing right next to my horns. I just had my flute in my hand, and my horn was over where he was standing. And he went back to that. At 420, I just avoid him. I just like, tonight, hi Jim, how you, man? Tonight, see, I don't even know if I can walk in here at this point. Smelling somebody behind the counter. I don't even, and thank goodness I have good friends that hug me and kiss me. So I'm not totally starved for affection, because I'm the kind of person that won't cry unless somebody's holding me. Because that's the way I was trained. Boys only cry when they bleed. I don't have any cash either. Can't even get me a hot dog tonight because I don't have no cash. I'll probably have to come out later. There's a lot of people out I can hustle tonight. I'll see if the horn will play. But I had to get off the street because Ginny just thoughtlessly, she didn't know about it. And, she thinks she's going to cheer me up by introducing me to this idiot. Oh, boy. I just okay, my cork was just barely staying in as it was. And that just popped it. So I just finally calmed down enough to be even able to talk without babbling. I'm going to go home. Smoke a little weed, blow on my horn some, see if I can get it to work. If it's working enough for me, my satisfaction, I'll go out and play. I'll make a lot of money tonight. I'll pull down $100 in that crowd easy. And then do it in a skirt too for a change, because the kids ain't really around. You know, I had to stop doing skirts because the college kids were getting stupid, and move away from, you know, it's about the flow of the traffic, right? And the college kids would see me and they'd be like, get off toward the curb, so that they could say silly shit about me, where I, you know, from a distance. So when they do that, they pull a whole crowd away from my case. So I just, okay, and it's just not. And it's not like I'm trying to, like, you know, assert myself as anything other than what I was born. Dig? I'm not that kind of transgender person. I was not born cis. You know, I was not born with normal gonads. And then fuck with them when I was young. So that's what I am. I prefer she, because Tom's fucking dangerous. And it's no fun for me to be. It hurts for me to talk this way. And just to get to this level of, like, anxiety, agitation, this hurts. I'm gonna try to light this thing. I did get a confirmation that that stuff is amaranth down the street from here. It's still got a few weeks to go, so we'll see if it lasts even. I mean, it might just get cut down just because somebody's doing their landscaping right, you know, trimming their lawns and stuff. So, Jeannie, if you see this or hear it, I'm going to be in my studio until I feel like I'm strong enough to come back out. That's where I am right now. I'm over at 9th coming up to Euclid, and that's my plan, is I'm going to go straight in the house and get something to drink together, something good and cold to drink together. I still got some orange juice. No more alcohol. I did plenty of alcohol to clear, you know what. I have plenty of alcohol to, like, do whatever medicinal thing the alcohol does in me, so that's cool. And you know, I definitely cleansed my airways. That was for sure. Yes. I got most of it. That's all that needed. I got allergies. I don't got COPD. I got very strong lungs because I play horns. That's all smoke and dust and pollen damage from the bronchi up. That's the filtering to keep it out of my lungs. But they're healthy too. You know, all I have to do is not smoke and keep myself hydrated. I was, oh, you got COPD, you're gonna be dead in 5 years. The fuck I am. Oh, you hear that cough? That's a healthy cough. That's me working my throat. And that's me just spit something right in your fucking eyeball. Asshole. Yeah, Krav Maga. The Israelis don't even know it. They got it fourth hand. I got it blood straight from the boss, baby. What the Israelis are doing is just bullshit. You don't know how I'll kill you. We've been sitting here, and then you're dead. And you won't even know I was doing it until you realize you were dying. Quickly. And thank God he's never made me do it. And when he shows up, I ain't doing it either. I'm on my job. You know, I'm one of the anointed ones, but I ain't doing that shit. No fucking way. That's my job. Or he killed fucking untold billions in my dreams. I ain't doing it. That's the whole test here for me. I don't know about the rest of you, but that's my test. Is get through this without killing anybody, yourself or anybody else, and try to avoid killing animals too. That's my job. You're gonna kill an animal, it's got to be a pest trying to bite you, or you're gonna eat it right now. You know, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. My family's been on this planet forever. We built it. And this is my legacy, my videos, I guess. My video diaries, because nobody will listen to me but my recording equipment. And nobody can take it when I'm full blown out. Because this is the voice of myself from the future. That's the only thing that makes any sense, any rational sense, is that the one. I'm a two-spirit being. My female being holds me from the earth. You know, it's that Persephone story kind of shit. You know, the mother has always held me from the earth by my ankles, and the father has always held me from the sky by my heart. Now, anybody who can't relate to that, anybody who thinks that's crazy, please unfriend yourself. I don't want anything to do with you in my life. Again, that's not my job. I'm not the jackass whisperer. I'm Tommy. I'm here to educate and entertain people. End of story. What do you want to be educated about, and how would you like me to entertain you? End of story. That's all I'm here for. Don't ask me for anything else, please. I suppose we can turn it so it can see me again when we get inside. Well, as you can see, this place is like in an upheaval. It's called things coming in and going out, and taking pictures and not taking pictures, and just being totally in a mental state of nowhere. This whole place is like that. This is as bad as I've gotten in years, this place right now. Has not been this bad in many years. Where do we want to put this thing? I'm going to grab that sucker and warm the bits up and see if I can make it play properly. If it's not, it has to be, it can't be breaking or I won't play it, because it doesn't, my licks don't work and it drives me nuts. Let's leave this. Let's turn it around. High. These pretty opals. Don't I make pretty things? This is what I like to do, okay? I like to make pretty things. I like to make pretty sounds. And I like to make pretty things. And I'm going to go see if I can't make that thing make pretty sounds. This is not going to stand here. Where's it going to stand? Let's see if I can do it here. I think that'll work. That will work. Yes, something that'll hold it up from behind. And on the right spot for me. So, like, you know, anytime any of you, you know, you want to give me a tip, it's my PayPal, drwhatsthis@hotmail.com. That's drwhatsthis@hotmail.com, please. Yeah, I'm begging, but I'm begging for you to show me some appreciation for what you've learned from me or the giggles that you got. That's all I'm asking for. I don't need much. This all adds up. You know, that's what they, you know, people are always coming when I'm on the street and apologizing because they only have a little bit of coin to put in my case. And I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. You should never apologize to an artist for not having very much to give them. Just the fact that you felt moved by their art enough to want to give them something is commission enough, at least for me. And now I don't even remember. I don't know what. That was a message. I don't even know. I don't know how to do this message. So I'm going to just cut this off and I'll start it up again because that was probably Ginny checking in. Happy day. Take it easy, Jim. Bye.